Hello, friends. Greetings from beautiful, sunny South Africa. Greetings also for 2017. I hope this is a great year for all of you. This video is the first of what I hope to be several throughout the year that I can post just to be an encouragement to you in your walk with the Lord. You know, as I've been reflecting on 2017 and starting a new year, there's a verse that keeps coming back to my heart, and one that is one of my favorites in all of Scripture that has to do with our relationship with the Lord. In 2 Corinthians chapter 11, the Apostle Paul speaks to the Corinthians, and he says that he is jealous for them with a godly jealousy because he has betrothed them to one husband, so that he might present them to Christ as a pure virgin. He said, but he's scared that they have been led astray in their minds, just the way Eve was led astray by the devil in the Garden of Eden, that they might be led astray in their thinking from the simplicity and purity of devotion to Christ. You know, there's a couple of things about this passage that jump out to me. The first is the fact that Paul equates what's happening in the life of the Corinthian believers and subsequently can happen in our lives to the same thing that happened to Eve in the Garden of Eden when she was led astray by the devil, when he deceived her to eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. You know, and when that happened, when Adam and Eve ate from that tree, that changed the whole course of all mankind. And so that tells me if Paul likens the same thing that can happen to us in our relationship with the Lord today, that tells me that it's pretty significant. And he says what happens is in our minds we're led astray from one thing, the simplicity and purity of devotion to Christ. You know, and what that tells me is in our relationship with the Lord, it's not complicated. It doesn't have to be a lot of things that we have to focus on to get right and make sure we do, and all the religious activities and all the disciplines. All those things can be good. But at the end of the day, all that matters is our heart and the simple, pure devotion to Jesus. So my prayer for us this year is that we can just stay focused on Jesus, the simplicity of him, the reality of who he is in our lives, that he is here and he's present and he's always providing everything that we need as we just focus on him. That we not get caught up in all the things that busy us and all the things that put pressure on our lives and all the things that cause us to feel like we have to perform for him, but that we can just enjoy the simplicity and purity of Jesus this year. So I bless you this year and pray all God's riches and fullness for your life.